It's upgrade time. I am pretty excited about this. You guys can see the TV that's behind me right here, right? So that is a 720p Vizio television that came out of a bedroom, right? And don't get me wrong, it's great for what it does. So I primarily use it for what it's doing right now. Just throw up a static image or even throw up a looping animated background that plays behind me when I'm live streaming or producing content. But we're replacing that today. It looks like a desk, right? And technically it is, but I kind of built it for a backdrop of the primary shot that I normally use. However, I'm thinking to myself, I'd rather be able to turn around and use it as a workstation, and to edit video and photos, 720p is just not gonna get it. So we are going with this Dell 34-inch curved gaming monitor with 4K resolution. I'm pretty stoked about it. Honestly, this thing had massive reviews on Amazon, so I don't think I'm gonna be let down. This thing's just way too big. We got to get it back on the floor. Whoa, very nice. You like? This thing is definitely bigger than I thought, right? Like when you measure it on a tape measure, you think one thing, but when you actually see it in person, you're like, whoa, dude. But look, so it comes with a display cable, an HDMI cable, and a display to a weird cable that I'm not familiar with, power cable, and of course the stand. I want to mount this thing, and one of the things that I saw on Amazon that kind of worries me is mounting this to a Versa mount. I'm not sure if I'm going to have trouble, but I'm going to get this TV off the wall and see what happens. Really not sure if this is going to work. I hope that it will. I know that on Etsy, someone actually makes a flush mount kind of piece, and I can already feel that this isn't going to work. And there is no hardware sent with this, so this might be a bum deal. I might be able to get different screws from Home Depot or Lowe's, but I can already tell you, this feels like a dud. I knew all this hoarding would pay off. I've been saving screws forever. I gotta take that back out. So, all right, there's no hardware that comes with it. And the mount that came off the back of the TV, obviously, as you guys saw, the screws are very short. But I was looking through my toolbox over here, and I found some screws that are long enough to work. So I may not have to go to Lowe's, but if I want to secure the bottom of this, I definitely have to get some longer screws. But listen, I like living on a prayer. I'm pretty sure that if I can get this on there and get everything secured and fastened, it just so happens these longer screws that I had are the exact same size, diameter-wise, and the same machine thread. So I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. And I can get longer screws later, but the main thing is, let's just be honest, we all want it right now. I want it now. I want it right now. Get it on the wall. Just get it on the wall, bro. Victory, victory. You're doing it, son. All right, so now we just got to plug it in and hook up the HDMI, and we're rocking and rolling. Hit it with the level one time. All right, so there it is. We are ready to turn it on. As you guys can see, this was a before shot, and this is the after shot. Now, I did lose some on the height, but I gained on the width, and I did go from 720 to 4K, so I think that's a win. And the way I look at it, now I have room underneath to do something cool, like maybe a 3D printed gamer tag or something like that with my name going across it because, well, vanity. Just a note real quick, then when I was setting up the monitor, I realized I'm maxing out at 99.98 hertz on the refresh rate, and that's my own fault because I'm using an HDMI cable. On the site, they literally tell you that you have to use a display port cable in order to max out at 144 hertz refresh rate. So I have to get a longer display port cable because the one they sent me is not long enough, but I'll get there. Look, let's talk price. This thing's 10% off. It's a steal. It's $360 on Amazon currently, and if you are remotely interested in taking a look at this monitor any further, just know that I do have a link below in the description. It will take you right there. I do get a little commission off of it, but it's not going to move me and the family into a gated community anytime soon. However, this is the Dell S3 422 DWG curved gaming monitor, 34-inch 4K at 1800R curve with a refresh rate of 144 Hertz if you use the display port. Like I said, I have to get a longer cord. One of the things I find really cool about this monitor is that it actually has four USB ports. And maybe that's typical, but I've never seen that. I mean, I've usually seen like maybe 1, 2 tops. It is a 21:9 aspect ratio. And if you want to know any more details about it, use the link in the description. Now I have a monitor where I can actually use this as a workstation on this side. I have versatility, I have options. America. All right, gang, I guess I'm gonna head out. But anyway, if you made it to this point, thanks for watching, thanks for everything. Be sure to sub, bell, all that. I think it looks pretty good, you know? And like I said, I haven't had room underneath, so I could put like some more stuff, because who doesn't need more stuff? Anyway, take care. I'll see you next time. Adios.